Hello friends, welcome to the Power Book Summaries channel. Living life mindfully is an art, but before mastering that, it's crucial to strengthen your mind. A mind that remains calm in every situation, that understands every difficulty, finds solutions to every problem, and maintains faith in itself at all times. A weak mind can bring a person down at any moment, but a strong mind gives them the courage to rise again every single time. This book teaches us how to develop such a powerful mind, one that remains unshaken, no matter what. Life presents challenges to everyone. But the real difference lies in how a person reacts to those challenges. Some people break down over the smallest problems, while others face even the greatest pain with a smile. That difference lies between a strong and a weak mind. And this book takes us through the exact steps needed to build a mind as strong as steel. The first step is to understand your mental patterns. Every mind operates on certain habits, repeated thoughts, and fixed ways of thinking. For example, if you always end up crying whenever you're stressed, then that's your mind's fixed pattern. And unless you understand and break this pattern, you can't become strong. The book says, to change the mind, you must first observe it. Start noticing how you react in different situations. Why do you get angry? What are you afraid of? Understanding your emotional responses is the first step toward mental strength. The next principle is awareness. Unless you can identify your emotions, you can't control them. In today's fast-paced life, people are so disturbed they don't even realize whether they're anxious or depressed. Awareness means observing your mental state in every moment, recognizing, for example, I feel sad right now, or I'm feeling disappointed. This awareness helps you separate your real thoughts from those imposed by others. Like when people say, you're a failure, and you start believing them. But if you are aware, you can say, that's their opinion, not my truth. The next rule of mental strength is acceptance. Accept your feelings instead of running away from them. If you're scared, feel it. If you're sad, understand it. Most people try to avoid negativity, but the more you run, the more it catches up to you. When you say, yes, I'm scared, but I will face it, that's when your mind becomes strong. This book also introduces a powerful concept called mental rehearsal. It means imagining a situation in your mind before it actually happens, like a soldier rehearsing every move before going to war. In the same way, you can rehearse life's challenges mentally. If you have to speak on stage, visualize it repeatedly. Imagine people listening, you speaking confidently, and your self-belief rising. Mental rehearsal prepares your brain for the real situation, and when that moment actually comes, your mind handles it naturally and performs better. Now let's talk about another crucial aspect, self-talk. Every day we talk to ourselves thousands of times, but most of that talk is negative. I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed. I'm weak. These thoughts penetrate deep and become your reality. This book says, if you change your self-talk to positive, your mind becomes positive too. Say to yourself daily, I'm powerful. I can face any challenge. Gradually, your mind starts to believe it, and you become that person. Along with self-talk, another powerful tool is visualization. It means clearly picturing what you desire in your mind. For example, if you want to become a successful businessman, imagine yourself running a large office, people working under you, your income growing, and you wearing success with confidence. This trains your mind to align with the reality you want, and once the mind is ready, the body naturally starts acting in that direction. This book emphasizes that discipline is key to building a strong mind. Without discipline, no technique will work. If you think you'll become mentally strong in just one day, that's not how it works. It's a process that requires daily practice. Discipline means waking up at the same time each day, meditating, repeating positive affirmations, and being mindful of your thoughts, whether you feel like it or not. Discipline means commitment. And only when you stick to that, Commitment. Does your mind truly become strong? Another element of mental toughness is learning to accept failure. Most people fear failure and give up after falling once. But a strong mind sees failure as feedback. It shows what didn't work and gives you a chance to improve. There's a story in the book about a man whose business failed multiple times. But each time, he remained calm and said, "I'm learning something." From every failure, he gained insights. Eventually, he built a business that earned crores. This story teaches that to build a strong mind, you must learn to manage your emotions, not suppress them, but understand them. Like when you're angry, ask, where did this come from? What triggered it? How could I have handled the situation better? To go deeper into mental strength, the next key is mindfulness, being fully aware in the present moment. Noticing what you're thinking, feeling, and experiencing around you without judgment. Most people live in the past or worry about the future. But a strong mind lives in the now. Mindfulness teaches you to be fully present in whatever you're doing. For example, if you're eating, truly taste every bite, recognize its flavor, eat slowly. If you're talking to someone, really listen to them. Don't let your mind wander elsewhere. This makes your mind calmer, quieter. Negative thoughts stop finding space inside you. Over time, this practice makes your mind peaceful and powerful. Your reactions decrease and your responses improve. Finally, the book takes us into the topic of stress management. Today, stress is a common part of life, but very few know how to handle it. A strong mind doesn't see stress as the enemy, it sees it as a signal. It asks, why am I stressed? What can I do to reduce it? The book offers many techniques for this, like deep breathing. When you feel tense, take 3 to 4 deep breaths. With each breath, let go of the tension. Another technique is connecting with nature. Even spending a few hours a week in greenery, among trees or under the open sky, can reduce stress significantly. And lastly, write your stress out. Pour your feelings into a journal without thinking too much. This lightens your heart and clears your mind. The book also says that a strong mind is not one that never breaks. Rather, it is one that knows how to rebuild itself after breaking. Breaking down is not a weakness, but coming out of that breakdown and moving forward again is true strength. Many people give up after just one failure. But those with mental strength use that failure as a stepping stone and keep climbing higher. Now let's talk about something deeper: emotional intelligence. Ability to understand and manage your own emotions and those of others. Many times people get into arguments, relationships fall apart, and wrong decisions are made simply because they fail to understand their own or someone else's emotions. A strong-minded person recognizes their emotions quickly. They know when they are sad or angry and can pull themselves out of that emotional state. They also understand the emotions of others. If someone is angry, they sense that the person might be in pain or under stress. This awareness helps them remain calm and manage the situation wisely. The book explains that when you repeatedly start identifying your emotions, your emotional intelligence grows, and this becomes your greatest strength. Next comes focus. A weak mind can never stay still. It constantly wanders, from mobile phones to social media, from memories to dreams. But a strong mind stays focused. Focus is a powerful weapon that can turn an ordinary person into someone extraordinary. That's why the book recommends daily meditation to improve focus. Meditation means concentrating your attention. In the beginning, your mind may wander, but slowly you'll learn to catch it and bring it back. Another way to boost focus is to block time. Do only one task at a time. If you're studying, just study. If you're working, then just work. This trains your mind and gradually increases its power. The book also says your mind is only as strong as your habits. If your habits are scattered, your mind will be too. So it's essential to follow a few positive routines every day: waking up early, exercising, reading, meditating, and sleeping on time. These habits nourish your mental strength from within. Now let's talk about the most important point: taking feedback. Strong-minded people are never afraid of criticism. They know that feedback gives them a chance to improve. If someone says, "You didn't do this task well," they listen, understand, and ask, "Can I improve this?" When you accept feedback with an open mind, your mindset becomes flexible, and a flexible mind is the strongest of all. The book also talks about accepting loneliness as a part of mental strength. Sometimes we feel scared when we are alone. But when you embrace solitude, it leads to self-discovery. You understand yourself better. Being alone is not a weakness, it's an opportunity to find yourself. A strong-minded person knows how to be alone. They turn it into a practice and grow stronger through it. Now in the end comes the power of gratitude. The book says a thankful mind is the most powerful mind. When you express gratitude for what you have, a cup of tea, a roof over your head, a friend, or even a smile, your mind fills with joy. When you truly value these things and thank them from your heart, your mind becomes positive. And a positive mind makes you strong in every situation. Now let's talk about the thinking pattern that drives the entire mind. Self-talk. Self-talk. What you say to yourself daily shapes your mental strength. If you constantly tell yourself that you're weak, you'll start to feel weak. But if you say, "I can do anything," your mind starts working in that direction. The book says positive self-talk is a weapon that can eliminate any negative thinking. When you wake up in the morning and say, "I am calm, I am strong, I am ready for my goals," these words go deep into your subconscious. Slowly, your thoughts, behavior, and reactions start to change. To improve self-talk, first, you need to catch your negative phrases like, "I can't do this," "I don't have time," or "bad things always happen to me." Recognize these and replace them with, "I will do this," "I will make time," and "every experience teaches me something." Next is the concept of limiting beliefs, the beliefs that hold us back. Many people unknowingly believe things they heard in childhood, like, "Money is the root of all evil," or "No one will ever like me," or "I'm not good enough." The book explains that unless you break these beliefs, your mind can never think freely. That's why it's important to question every belief. Is this true? Do I have proof? Does it help me? If not, then change it. Once you rewrite the old stories within, your mind becomes truly free, and a free mind is the most powerful one. The book then leads us to visualization. Visualization means closing your eyes and imagining the thing you want to achieve. As you begin to clearly see your goal, your mind starts finding ways to reach it. Spend a few minutes each day with your eyes closed, visualizing yourself in the situation you want to be in. Suppose you want to be a successful businessman, then see yourself walking, talking, and interacting in that role. What are you feeling? This practice creates a new blueprint in your brain. When your mind sees that image repeatedly, it starts believing it's possible, and that's how the impossible becomes possible. Next comes discipline, self-control. This is the power that keeps you on track in every situation. Many people rely on motivation, but a strong mind runs on discipline, not motivation. Discipline means doing what is necessary, whether you feel like it or not. If you've decided to wake up at 5 a.m., then wake up no matter the weather. If you've committed to reading daily, then read regardless of your mood. These small actions strengthen your inner self. Every time you act with discipline, your confidence increases. And this confidence helps you remain stable in every storm. The book also highlights that to build mental strength, you must use your energy wisely. Where your attention goes, your time flows. Who you surround yourself with affects your mind deeply. If you're constantly around negative, complaining people, you'll start thinking like them. But if you stay with people who inspire you, believe in your big dreams, your mind will grow in that direction too. That's why the book advises creating a positive environment. Spend time with people who uplift you. Read books that make you think. Listen to videos that inspire you to grow. And most importantly, never compare yourself to others. Comparison is one of the biggest killers of mental strength. When you compare yourself to someone else's success or lifestyle, you ignore your own uniqueness. Every person has a different journey and a different timeline. The only comparison you should make is, am I better than I was yesterday? Did I learn something new? Did I work on myself? If yes, then you're on the right path. In the final part of the book, the author explains that mental strength is not magic, it's a practice. A daily practice. In every decision, every thought, every reaction. If you improve by just 1% every day, in a year, you can become 365% stronger. But for that, you must make a promise to yourself to rise above excuses, to fight fear, and to create a new future for yourself. Because in the end, the one who wins is the one who is strong from within. The one whose mind remains calm in every situation. The one who sees failure as a challenge and decides to grow stronger every single day. He tries again because he knows that every failure hides a lesson. Mental strength doesn't mean you never feel sad or afraid. It means you keep moving forward. Despite fear and sadness, you may cry, but you don't stop. You may feel tired, but you don't give up. To build this strength, remind yourself every day why you started, why it's important to win, and what you'll lose if you quit now. The book shares a powerful practice called Mind Reset. Every morning after waking up and every night before sleeping, clear your mind. Let go of yesterday's negativity. Think, what can I do better today? What distractions should I avoid? What thoughts should I sleep with tonight? This mind reset gradually creates discipline and inner peace, making you a little stronger every day. Now let's talk about one of the biggest blocks to growth: overthinking. Constantly thinking, what if this happens? What if that goes wrong? Wears out your mind. The book says the cure for overthinking is action. Whenever you find yourself overthinking, take a small step, anything. Talk to someone, make a plan, or just write a page. Every small action calms your mind, because the brain wants answers, and answers come through doing, not just thinking. The book then tells us the most powerful way to build a strong mind is to change your identity. If you see yourself as a failure, you'll behave like one. But if you see yourself as a warrior, strength will rise within you. You become what you believe. So be careful what you say about yourself. Never say I'm useless or I can't do it. Instead say, I'm learning, I'm trying, I'm becoming better every day. The most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. If you don't love yourself, no force in the world can make you strong. Spend time with yourself. Sit in silence and understand your emotions. Bring out your pain, write it, face it, and slowly let it go. To build a strong mind, do something every day that scares you a little. Growth begins when you step out of your comfort zone, whether it's apologizing to someone, speaking on stage, or adopting a new habit. Every time you move forward despite fear, you create new strength within. Over time, that strength becomes an unshakable confidence. In the end, the book gives us a crucial reminder. Mental strength isn't just about standing alone, it's also about asking for help when needed. We often think that saying, I'm tired, or I'm broken, will make people see us as weak. But in reality, asking for help is an act of courage. Only a truly strong person can do that. So stop suppressing your emotions. Understand your pain, share it, and then use those very experiences to make yourself even stronger. Because the person who can lift themselves out of their darkest moments is the one who is truly powerful. Now that you understand the foundation of mental strength, it's time to apply these principles to daily life so that strength is not just a mindset, but becomes your daily habit. The first habit is to start your morning strong. The way you begin your day shapes your entire mental state. If you wake up and immediately check your phone, Read negative news or doubt yourself. Your whole day flows in that same low energy. Instead, take just 5 minutes in the morning for yourself. Take deep breaths and say, I am peace. I am strength. I am transformation. Then move your body, stretch, do yoga, or go for a brisk walk. It wakes up both your body and mind. After that, write down the 3 most important tasks of the day, tasks that move you closer to your goals. The book also shares another practical habit called the mindful break. Every 2 hours, take a short pause. Close your eyes and ask, am I feeling balanced? Am I stressed? If yes, take deep breaths and remind yourself, you are in control of your emotions, not your situation. These small breaks recharge your mind during the chaos of the day. Now, let's talk about self-talk. The book says the way you talk to yourself shapes your beliefs. If you keep saying, I'm tired, I'm a failure, I can't do this, that becomes your reality. But if you say, I can do it, I will try again, I never give up, you begin to change from within. Every day, reprogram your mind with positive words. Look in the mirror and say, I am worthy, I am capable, I am enough. It may feel strange at first, but this daily practice builds the mental strength you need. The book also gives us a powerful mantra. Discipline is greater than motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline shows up every day. If you wait for motivation, you'll rarely act. But if you commit to taking even the smallest step every day, whether you feel like it or not, your mind will inevitably become strong. So pick a goal, and every day take one small step toward it. Even the tiniest step, done consistently, leads to the biggest victories. Now let's talk about obstacles. Everyone faces them: lack of resources, support, money, or time. But the book says, the real obstacle isn't outside, it's inside. If your heart burns with determination, if your mind refuses to give up, every problem has a solution. Don't use obstacles as excuses, use them as stepping stones. Every time someone says, you can't do it, tell yourself, now I must prove I can. When you see challenges this way, they no longer scare you, they show you a path forward. Now we reach the deepest part: forgiveness. Mental strength isn't just about pushing through, it's also about letting go of the pain that's been eating you from the inside for years. Often we hold on to bitter words or broken relationships, and they make us weaker from within. The book says forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. When you forgive, you set yourself free, you lighten your mind, you create space for new energy, new thoughts, and new strength. So if you truly want a strong mind, learn to let go of the past. Forgive for your own mental health. In the next part, we'll learn how to turn failure into strength and how to maintain inner stability no matter what life throws at you. Let's talk about those moments when life puts pressure on you from all sides. When it feels like there's no way out. When no one understands or supports you. In those moments, your mind either breaks or becomes unbreakable. The only difference is what you choose to think. The book says when life gets hard, don't stop. Instead, look deeper within, because hidden in every challenge is an opportunity. Every failure carries a message. Now it's time to change, to become better than before. Every time life knocks you down, it also teaches you how to rise. But to hear that lesson, you must stay calm. You must stay strong. And that's only possible with a peaceful mind. The final message of the book is this: real strength is not about never falling. It's about rising every time you fall. So if today you feel broken, if you feel like there's nothing left, stand up once again, because this might be the moment when you finally meet your true power. This might be the moment when you stop just existing and start truly living. Now is the time to bring this wisdom into your life. Every morning tell yourself, I am strong, I am calm, I am power. See every situation as an opportunity. Accept every mistake as a lesson. Face every fear as a challenge. and make your mind stronger day by day. Because when the mind is strong, life becomes beautiful. The real victory is to win over your own mind. This is the soul of this book, and perhaps the beginning of your next chapter. If you liked this powerful message, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends and family, especially those who want to build mental strength. And if this is your first time on Power Book Summaries, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another life-changing book. Let's end with a question for you. What was the one challenge in your life that completely changed you from the inside out? Was it failure, betrayal, loneliness, or a deep loss? Let us know in the comments, because your story could inspire thousands to become mentally stronger. At Power Book Summaries, we don't just talk about books, we awaken the power hidden inside you. Stay connected, because the next story might just change your life. Asterisk.